Recent news from the film industry has thrilled fans of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise, as it has been announced that a new live-action movie is in development aimed at an adult audience. This will be an adaptation of the Last Ronin comic series, which will also soon see a video game release. Tyler Burton Smith is handling the screenplay, and the producer role has been snagged by former DC Films head Walter Hamada. Despite the audience recalling Paramount's blunder with the DC Extended Universe under Hamada's leadership, I personally believe his selection as producer is completely justified. Hamada not only led DC, but was also the creative force behind the first installments of The Conjuring and It. It's also worth remembering that he produced The Batman starring Pattinson and Joker starring Phoenix. As you can see, Hamada has a solid track record of creating darker, more violent movies that also performed well at the box office. This is definitely a plus, especially since it has been officially confirmed that The Last Ronin will carry an R rating. Yeah, Paramount could change the age rating at any point in production to mitigate risks, but as of now, we have what we have. The planned R rating promises a more mature and darker approach to the Turtles story, which will undoubtedly intrigue longtime fans. The source of this information is The Hollywood Reporter, which reported on the launch of the project. While details about what the new adaptation will entail are still under wraps, the mere announcement has already excited the franchise's fan base. It's worth noting that the next feature film about Ninja Turtles will be the sequel to Mutant Mayhem, slated for release in theaters on October 9th, 2026. Jeff Rowe will return as director, with Seth Rogen once again serving as producer. The cast from the first part is also returning. However, audience reception to the first movie was mixed. Some greatly appreciated Seth Rogen's vision, while others harshly criticized it. Regardless, official confirmations of the sequels are in place. But of course, The Last Ronin, especially with its R rating, stands out as the more intriguing and anticipated film for fans. While it's certain that the screenplay will adapt the storyline of the comic, surprises such as plot twists and expanded story arcs could be in store to both delight comic book fans and maintain suspense for newcomers to the movie. The Last Ronin is one of the darker yet more popular arcs in the TMNT saga. This is an epic tale of vengeance and redemption set against a dark and mature dystopian backdrop. At the heart of the story is the last surviving brother of the Turtles, who embarks on a solitary campaign against the omnipotent ruler of a future city. Armed with ancient techniques and modern technologies, he aims to complete the mission his brother started, to avenge the fall of his clan and restore justice in a rotten world that has forgotten honor and nobility. The graphic novel stands out with its deeply developed characters, complex moral dilemmas, and visually captivating style. The violence and dark themes make it an ideal candidate for an R-rated movie adaptation. With intense battle scenes, complex psychological portraits, and the unwavering resolve of the main character, the film could fully capture the drama and tension of the original story, revealing the brutality and realism of the post-apocalyptic world. It promises to be an exhilarating, visually rich movie, offering not just an action-packed experience, but also a profound story about the restoration of justice and honor. For a successful adaptation of The Last Ronin, screenwriters need to focus on character depth, providing each character with a unique backstory and motivation while maintaining the psychological complexity of the protagonist, reflecting his internal conflicts and moral dilemmas. The plot should be filled not only with dynamic combat scenes, but also moments that allow viewers to deeply understand the characters and their development. Artists face the challenge of visually realizing a post-apocalyptic world where ancient samurai elements are combined with advanced technological details. They must create a compelling and memorable atmosphere that supports the tone of the story, especially in action scenes and key locations for plot development. Every detail, from costumes to interior design, must contribute to immersing in this unique world. Producers, in turn, should focus on creating a film that remains true to the spirit of the original story, ensuring that the project meets the expectations of a modern audience. They face the task of attracting talented actors capable of conveying the complexity and depth of the characters, as well as ensuring a sufficient budget for the realization of visually complex scenes. It's also crucial to choose a director whose vision can harmonize with the spirit and style of The Last Ronin. With the right approach, this movie could become not only a box office hit, but also potentially win prestigious awards.